Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Haryadi bin Majani, and today I would like to give a speech with the title of More Than Just a Game, The Art of Sepak Takraw. Sepak Takraw is one of the most famous sports not only in our country Malaysia but all over the Southeast Asia. It might not be globally recognized as football, but the popularity of Sepak Takraw itself in the Asia continent has increased significantly every year. One evening, when I was 10 years old, I still remember the first time I saw people jumping and flipping in the air, playing with a small ball with their feet. I was amazed by how incredible they moved and how they played the sport. This was how I discovered Sepak Takraw, and it made me fall in love with the sport and started trying to play it. And until now, it has always been my favorite sport, and I've been learning about the sport and studying about the history of the sport. At the same time, I really enjoy watching professional matches on the international level, like recently the SDF Sepak Takraw Asian Cup. Sepak Takraw is a unique sport with deep cultural significance and heritage, and it involves wonderful athletics artistry. I would like to begin by exploring the origin and the history of Sepak Takraw and how the game is played. Sepak Takraw has significant culture among Southeast Asia's countries and has unique rules and gameplay mechanism. The origin of the sport is believed to have originated in Southeast Asia and started as a circle game played by the locals. It was known as Sepak Raga, where it was believed to have begun in Malay Peninsula in the 15th century. In the early version, the original game was played in the circle and the player needed to keep the ball in the air without using the hand. The goal was to show skill and teamwork by not letting the ball fall. Over time, the game changed and became more organized. The development of modern Sepak Takraw started in the 20th century with formal rules, position, court, and net. Two teams are competing against each other with 3 players for each team at one time. Each player has different roles such as takeoff, killer, and feeder, and they are prohibited from using their hand to touch the ball. This unique style of play and teamwork makes Sepak Takraw exciting to watch and fun to learn about. Next, Sepak Takraw showcases an incredible athletic artistry movement that makes the sport enjoyable to be watched. The players required to master jumping, flipping, and precise timing to play the sport. One of the most important moves in Sepak Takraw is roll spike, where jumping and striking the ball over the net with their feet are needed, especially for the killer's position player. Lots of practice is needed for someone in order to expert the skill because flexibility and balance are required. The game is all about coordination and controlling the ball. The feeder's responsibility is building up the attack. They have to flick and pass the ball into a perfect position for the killer. The killer, on the other hand, must follow up the setup and strike a powerful spot into the opponent's court to gain points. On the other hand, the takeoff needed to deliver an impactful serve into the opponent's sides of court and also need to have a good first touch to receive the opponent's serve. The athletic movement and flexibility is a must combination for someone who wanted to play the sport whether for fun or professionally. Now that we have learned how the game is played and the roles of each player, let's take a quick look at a real Sepak Takraw match in action. As you watch, pay attention to the takeoff who starts the play with the strong kick. Look at how high the killers jump, almost like a gymnast or martial art, just to spike the ball over the net. Notice how fast and smooth the player moves using only feet, head, chest, and knees. The teamwork and timing here are just amazing. Is what makes Sepak Takraw so exciting. It's not just a sport, it's almost like a performance. So, we have explored the roots and the physical artistry of Sepak Takraw, and it is time to wrap up with a conclusion. In conclusion, Sepak Takraw is a distinctive sport with a rich cultural tradition and significance, and it features an amazing artistic movement. It is not only exciting to watch but also shows beautiful and skillful movements. I suggest you to explore more deeper about Sepak Takraw, maybe while watching live matches or in person, so that you can experience the uniqueness of the sport. Thank you for spending your time listening to me, and I'll end by saying Sepak Takraw is more than just a game, it is an